On the table now, which is another new team. We've been speaking about new teams. We're going to move on to second place on the table with 14 points. Also, pretty much almost guaranteed to qualify. 4 games. They need like 1 or 2 wins. They're probably going to get it. They are the Lucknow Supergiants. Obviously, one of the two new teams. We've talked a lot about their awesome batting in the past few weeks, and right now they're on a 3-game winning streak. They beat DC. Before that, they beat Punjab, and before that, they beat Mumbai Indians. Mumbai Indians win is not a big feat, but yeah, they're in a 3-match winning streak. So, what are your thoughts on the Lucknow
I
team?
think the one side that looks to be like to me as the like who has the best shot at the title, it's Lucknow Super Giants because um one, they're completely well rounded, right? If you saw the match against GT, you always have someone performing. KL Rahul, as usual, voided for Punjab. He's in the form of his life, but this time he has a lot of support. Last time it was only Mayank Agarwal, and then you faced a void of batsmen who couldn't score. But this time you have Deepak Hooda. Deepak Hooda has been a gem for them. Then you have Quinton de Kock, Ayush Badoni, Stoinis with little cameos. Krishnappa Gautam, Holder, Chamira, all of whom who can whack the ball. So you have that batting depth and you have the bowling depth because with Deepak Hooda, Stoinis, and Kunal Pandya, wait, no. Deepak Hooda, Stoinis, Kunal Pandya, Krishnappa Gautam, Jason Holder. That's 5 all-rounders in your team. And that gives you immense depth. That gives you complete, like, well-roundedness. So Lucknow, as of this moment, their concerns should be very few. The biggest concern should be Marcus Stoinis because they're making him play the finisher role, but he should be given like much more responsibility. So I think it's good that if they play him at 4 consistently and play Deepak Hooda at 3. So I like the lineup they use against Delhi, which is de Kock, Rahul, Hooda, Stoinis. They say Kunal Pandya next, but I would like to see Ayush Badoni in next. And then Kunal Holder, Gautam. One more thing
Yeah.
I'd like to say is Krishnappa Gautam. He didn't play the games at the start, but when he's been playing these few games, he keeps on getting those wickets, like the key wickets at the crucial stage of the game, and like that's turned the game around for them. Even Mohsin Khan, he's done well. I think their biggest hole at the moment is Dushmanta Chamira. I don't think he's delivered with the ball, and his fielding is just whoop. So I think Andrew Tai, maybe, even an Indian option if they want to try Ankit Rajput or someone like that. But I think Chamira needs to go. Otherwise, they look set.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of points you brought out there. First of all, about the batting order. Yeah, I think they've been trying to experiment a lot in the Punjab game, which was the game before the DC game. They sent Krunal at 4 and then Stoinis at 5. And I feel like since the first game where Stoinis came in and hit like 28 of 13, but he came in like way too late, he hasn't really been uh, able to score big runs. And yeah, that's also because he hasn't really gotten as much of an opportunity. But I think they should continue playing him there because a performing Stoinis will be incredible for LSG. And even in the past few games, Badoni hasn't really been able uh, to get off and score much, but that's fine. Like he played well in the first few games. That they need to keep backing him. The worst thing they can do is drop a youngster like him right now and not treat him well, not play him to his potential because we know what he can do. We've seen it. And yeah, about the fielding on Sunday. Sunday I think was the game where LSG obviously played. It was the LSG versus, I believe it was the LSG Punjab game. I don't remember. I think it was that. But oh no, LSG Punjab was Friday. Sunday was the LSG DC game only.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
DC
so
game. Yeah,
yeah, it
sorry.
was the LSG DC game. The fielding from LSG was actually pretty bad. Holder dropped 2 catches in his own
Even
over.
KL Rahul dropped. Yeah, KL Rahul dropped one.
Yeah, and then even after that in the CSK game, CSK Santner dropped like a fairly simple catch. Overall, CSK fielding in the past few games just been terrible.
I mean,
Even
if you have Jadeja dropping catches, I mean, you know how
exactly,
bad it
Jaddu
is.
dropped. I think Bravo dropped a catch as well. But I remember
Mukesh
Jad.
Chaudhary.
Yeah,
Mukesh Chaudhary also has been dropping.
yeah, Jad.
Actually, a lot of teams have been dropping their catches. I mean, even at the base level of cricket, where anybody can play. The first thing they tell you while you go to field is catches and matches,
Exactly.
and That's like the slogan that everyone follows. And catching is technically the most basic thing anyone can have in like the cricket field. Like I mean, it's not even hard catches. You're dropping dollies here. It's flying straight up. You just need to take it like that. I think if you miss those, then you really you can lose the game quite easily. Like there's so many instances where teams have lost the games. For example, let me take an old example. If a team needs like 60 in 5 overs and you drop AB de Villiers when 4.5 overs are left, right? Then you're basically screwing yourself over. So CSK, a major reason they're losing is poor batting, but their catching has not helped them at all, and so do other teams.
I
But
think
Lucknow's catch,
off late the CSK's batting has been better, but their bowling also. Like their fielding is more to focus on their fielding, because I mean their bowling has had problems, their batting had problems in the beginning, but yeah, their fielding. The only game where CSK fielded well was the CSK RCB game. In that game, both teams fielded like pretty incredibly. Particularly RCB, I would say RCB fielded really well. CSK also put their bodies on the line, and you could see in the quality of cricket, it was a fairly good match. But CSK just dropping dollies, so did LSG, and yeah, it's pretty much it on that front. And yeah, I would also like to see Andrew Ty, as you mentioned. That would be quite interesting. Quite interesting.
one thing I want to see is a big innings from Quinton de Kock. I want to see Quinton de Kock score like KL Rahul is scoring, because he just seems a bit meek at the moment. Like bowlers are getting the best of him quite early on, and
Yeah.
he's not able to carry forth. But yeah, I can't wait to see a good Quinton de Kock innings, because
Yeah.
Evan Lewis is sitting in the background, and Evan Lewis is a destructive opener. So
Yeah. I only remember like one good innings from QDK. Like one match he scored like 60, but apart from that, he's been
yeah. I mean, I was thinking about the same thing. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't
Apart
remember
from that,
many
inconsistent.
after the one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Exactly.
Rajasthan Royals.